Speaking of toxic masculinity, talking of toxic masculinity, Louis C.K., you remember this? You remember when Louis C.K. exposed himself to a bunch of women and coworkers and people? Now he showed up recently in a comedy club and he started performing. People were surprised. You know, someone complained and said, I didn't know he was going to be here. This is 9 months after 5 women, coworkers, accused him of assaulting them. So Michael Ian Black, lefty par excellence, he comes out and he tweets this, quote, "We'll take heat for this, but people have to be allowed to serve their time and move on with their lives. I don't know if it's been long enough or his career will recover or if people will have him back, but I'm happy to see him try." Okay, so Michael Ian Black is the guy who previously tweeted, quote, this is right after Trump was elected, "Tonight I explained sexual assault to my 13-year-old daughter, #MAGA. Okay, he also tweeted at Ted Cruz. He said, "Hi, Ted Cruz." This was when the race was going on in Alabama for the Senate. "Hi, Ted Cruz. Just wondering if you've seen the latest allegation of sexual assault of a 16-year-old by Roy Moore and if you still endorse his candidacy." So that's Michael Ian Black. And now he's coming around when it's when it was a Republican who's been accused of sexual crimes. Then he's on his high horse, he's sanctimonious. When it's a friend of his, all of a sudden, we need a little grace, we need a little mercy, we need to let people have, come on, man, let them recover. This is total hackery. And it brings up this point that we've talked about a little earlier with the dupes. I think sometimes people think that I'm advocating too much for Donald Trump, or I play favorites or something like that. And that isn't the case. I'm not being partisan here, I'm just being honest. And these people are not being honest. People like Michael Ian Black, self-serious, on his high horse, sanctimonious, until it's his friend. And then all of a sudden, it's completely different. Because Michael Ian Black obviously does not care about sexual assault. He doesn't seem to care about it one little bit. He's just scoring political points. Had he not said that about Louis C.K., then perhaps we could take him seriously. But he's trying to score political points. And there are a lot of people, this happens in politics too, when people try to tell you, oh, I don't have a preference here. Oh, no, I don't, no, I'm floating above it all. I'm above it all and I'm just, I'm self-righteous in this or whatever. You can tell that those guys have a partisan agenda and they're just not being honest. Ben has said this very well about the Daily Wire and CNN. People say the Daily Wire is right-wing. He said, yes, we have a point of view, but we're open about our point of view. CNN is not open about its point of view. That's why they're fake news and we're not fake news. This is very important because demagogues always do this. They always try to say, oh, I'm floating above all this. How dare you? How dare you get on your high horse? But honest people are going to deal honestly with you. And President Trump does this very much in his daily politics, which is he doesn't pretend to be something other than he is. He doesn't pretend to have different goals than he has. He doesn't pretend that his politics aren't his politics. He is openly political. He is guilelessly political. This is horrifying to some who have been soaked in this incompetent, mucky culture of lies and oiliness. And it's refreshing to others who say, oh, at least I know where I stand. Oh, he said he was going to rip up NAFTA and then he did. Oh, he said he was going to lower taxes and then he did. Oh, he said he was going to, oh, good, I know where I stand. This is a very good thing.